Hi there and welcome to Ask Bondi Vet, proudly brought to you by Bondi Vet Pet Insurance. Pete Laser with you. And as always, we get one of our Bondi Vets to come in and answer your questions today. Dr. Danni has joined us. Hi, Danni.
Hi, how you going?
Very well, thank you. Now, we've got a question from Lindsay. It's a bit of a sad question. Lindsay asks, how can we help our dog that's grieving the loss of his mate? We recently lost our 10-year-old Siberian Husky. His mate of 9.5 years is still with us and clearly misses his mate. How can we help him through this process?
Oh, that's such a sad story, and I bet he is mourning a lot. It is really common for dogs to mourn the loss of their mates and owners too. And it can last for days to months depending on the dog, so it can be really challenging. First thing I would say is if there's anything that's particularly concerning them about their dog, you know, if there's any inappetence or lethargy, any signs like that, I'd certainly go and take your dog to the vet just to get checked up, just to make sure there's nothing else going on and that he's otherwise healthy, and then we can go on to help support him through his grieving process.
You talk about support during that grieving process. What are some of the things that owners can do?
I think the biggest thing is just making sure you're doing whatever it is that makes your dog happy, you know, whether it's taking him for walks more frequently or for a drive in the car, give him his favourite food, treats, all those things to try and redirect his energy into more happy things. But certainly it can take some time still, so if you are having more problems, then there's more things that we can do.
Do you think it would help to remove any reminder of his mate of 9.5 years?
I tend to suggest to leave those reminders there for the dog. So if there's anything that's got the husky scent on it, it'd be a nice idea to leave that with your mate that's mourning his loss, just to have a bit of comfort and a reminder of his mate that might help him get through that process.
So if those things aren't working, and of course it also involves the owners, I'm sure as well, what's the next step in the process?
I guess if just that sort of general support isn't working, then there are things like dog appeasing pheromone diffusers and collars that can help settle down the anxiety of that loss. Otherwise, definitely head to your vet and have a chat to them about different options, because there's certainly medications that we can use to help settle that anxiety whilst they're going through that process, and then we can get them back off that medication once they're sort of coping again.
Is it important to note that it will be different for every situation here as well? Like every dog will be different and the owners need to just make sure that they understand that process as well?
Absolutely. It will vary very much animal to animal and how they cope and how they respond. So you've just got to keep a close eye on how your dog is coping and then make sort of the appropriate decisions for them.
Well, thanks, Danni, and our thoughts, of course, go out to Lindsay and the family as well. If you've got any questions for us, make sure you get onto the Bondi Vet Facebook page or our website, bondivet.com/questions. Of course, if you do have any doubts, speak to your vet as well. That's it for now. Thanks for joining us.
This episode was brought to you by Bondi Vet Pet Insurance. Get your best friend covered today at bondivet.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Danni Dusek from Bondi Vet. If you love our show and want to see more, plus some amazing content about pets and how to care for them, hit the subscribe button. Click that little notification bell and we'll see you on our next video.